In the vast world of football, controversy is as common as the grass on the pitch, but there's one saga that stands out, the infamous feud between Alex Ferguson and JP McManus and John Magnier over a horse called Rock of Gibraltar. It's a tale that intertwines football, horse racing and power plays. Rewind to the early 90s, before the Premier League had even started. Football managers weren't the stars they are now, and football itself was far from glamorous. Alex Ferguson, then just a humble manager from a working class area of Glasgow, attended a prestigious horse racing event. However, when he wished to give the main speech and award the trophy, he was rebuffed by the elitist horse racing committee. Only owners, they said, could have such privilege. Enter John Magnier and JP McManus, two Irishmen who were both massive Manchester United fans and shareholders, who owned 29% of Manchester United. They were horse racing aficionados and saw the committee's snub to Ferguson as snobbery, and, a few years later, they bought a horse called Rock of Gibraltar. In a gesture of goodwill, they declared Sir Alex as a part owner, along with Susan Magnier, the wife of John Magnier. But the saga didn't end there. Rock of Gibraltar was a champion horse, and the real money lay in its stud rights. Magnier and McManus had shared the prize money with Ferguson, but when it came to stud rights, Ferguson demanded a piece of the pie. He claimed ownership and demanded a share of the revenue. A court battle ensued, and though Ferguson hadn't invested a penny in buying the horse, the judge ruled in his favour because he was legally named as an owner. The fallout was ugly. Manchester United fans turned against Magnier and McManus, blaming them for distracting Ferguson from his duties at the club. At the time, United were struggling against Wenger's Arsenal, and Chelsea, who had Abramovich's billions and a brash young manager called Mourinho. Protests and death threats were made against the Irish duo. Tired of the hostility, they sold their shares to the Glazers. And that's how the Glazers came to own Manchester United, with the full support of Ferguson. The Glazers took out loans and leveraged the club's assets to buy Manchester United and put them in over $700 million debt, while taking out over $1 billion in dividends. This tale of power, greed, and football serves as a stark reminder that no good deed goes unpunished.